Prince Charming never came through. Let's just burn all the pages. It feels like this story is doomed. Tired of trying to pretend. Deep down we both know all the king's horses, all the king's men, they'll never put us back together again. 'Cause
I love it. My grandfather would be overjoyed. You even kept the integrity of his original design.
Thank you. I can't understand how someone could destroy the architecture of a building like this in the name of progress.
They have no emotional ties. You've done an incredible job.
Thank you for believing in me.
Tell me, how did it go?
He couldn't be happier.
Wow, girl.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself. Fantastic. Mwah. How are you?
We're celebrating tonight. I'm taking you to dinner.
I would love to, but I can't. I got court in the morning. I'm sorry. Don't give me that look. You know it's an important case.
Louis? Oh. No.
I can't believe it.
I understand.
Sweetie, what's the matter? Who's Louis?
My grandmother had a heart attack. She passed away.
Come here. Tell me what you need. Are you okay? Sweetheart. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Are you okay? Do you want to go? I can book you a flight right now. Maggie can take you to the airport.
I want to drive.
Are you sure? It's a 5-hour trip.
I'll be all right.
I would go with you, but I've got the case. I feel terrible.
I understand.
All right. Well, look. Go home. Pack a bag. Call me when you're on the road. And I promise you I will get there as soon as I can, okay? Hang in there. We're going to get through this.
The woman we all loved and called Nona, who gave to us in our lives so many memories. May she rest peacefully in the arms of the Lord. Amen.
I love you.
I love you too.
See you back at my place?
Okay.
Okay.
She was my best friend. She was like a sister to me. I don't know what I'll do without her hope.
I know. She loved you so much, Shirley.
And she loved you too. It's a huge loss for both of us.
Come on, Grandma. My condolences, Hope.
She was like family to me, too.
Thank you, Louis.
And when you get the chance, if you want to stop by my office, I have some things in the will to go over with you.
Sure.
No pressure.
Grandma. You took care of me when my parents died and I was so young. You did everything. You were my rock. You were the strongest, funniest woman I ever knew. You're my heartbeat. And I'll hear your voice in my head with every decision I make. I love you.
Hi. So where are you now?
I'm driving near the Monroe house.
How are you holding up?
I don't know, I'm still in shock. She wasn't even that old. I didn't know she had a heart problem.
Right. Right.
I usually speak to her every day, and I've just been so busy this week that I didn't get the chance, and...
Well, honey, don't beat yourself up. I know you're hurting, but time's gonna heal everything.
I just want all of this to be over. When are you coming?
I don't know. This case just got a whole lot more complicated, and I'm on top of it, but... Hey, Hope, I'm gonna have to call you back. I gotta take this call. All right, bye.
So formal.
I'm sorry, I'm on autopilot. It's been a while.
Remember when we were kids and we used to play in the Monroe Garden?
Yeah, you used to chase me around and pull my ponytail.
And you kept calling me Fatso, so.
Turned out all right.
So did you. Please, have a seat.
How's Shirley holding up?
She's not doing well. I'm concerned. They were lifelong friends.
Thank you. Your help made everything so much easier, taking care of the arrangements and everything. Especially making sure Nona's dog Boomer was okay.
Those two ladies knew exactly what each other wanted for their funerals.
I'm not prepared to let her go, you know.
You know, your grandmother had a favorite Dr. Seuss quote that always made me smile. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Let me get you her things. These are her personal belongings from the hospital. She left you everything. Her house, her old car, even all of her belongings.
Thank you, Louis.
Hope. Sit down. There's one more thing. It is a CD in your name for $2 million.
What? Nona didn't have that kind of money.
Apparently she did. Here. Read.
My dearest Hope, you were my world. Everything I have is yours.
Including my everlasting love.
I just have one request for you to receive your full inheritance. You must live in my home for 1 year. After the year is up, you own it all and you can do with it as you see fit. I have peace about this because I know you will do the right thing. Love, Nona. I have a life, I have a career, I have a boyfriend. Nona knew this. Why would she?
I don't know. But you don't have to make your decision now. Take your time. Think about it. Let me know when you're ready. But Hope, I think that you should seriously consider this. Besides Cherry Valley being a beautiful town, progress is coming. Expansion and construction are coming with a major corporation, which
Could be of interest to you. I'm their lawyer. I'll introduce you.
I'm sorry, I'm really overwhelmed.
Of course. Sorry. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll talk.
Thank you, Louis.
Thank you for letting me stay here.
I wish you could stay longer.
I need to go to my grandma's house.
You should stay in Cherry Valley. It's 1 year. And 1 year equals $2 million.
I know my grandma, and I know that she wouldn't have done this because of the money.
Okay, then it's your boyfriend, Clueless. She probably didn't like him.
First of all, his name is Curtis. And secondly, no, I don't think that's it.
Then what?
I don't know.
Well, you know my wishes. Stay. Come on, we can hang out just like old times. Please. Come on.
I have a lot to think about.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I remember this moment. Nona, we made a really good team. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know. I'm lonely. Can you... I wish you were here.
I know. Me too. I'm so sorry. It's just the timing was bad. But hey, listen, when are you coming home?
I don't know when I'm coming home yet.
You don't know? I mean, how complicated could it be? You take care of Grandma's stuff, you take whatever little trinkets that you want, and you put the house up for sale. Done.
It's a lot more complicated than that. She left me $2 million.
Wait, what? That old lady had $2 million?
I know, I was surprised too. And the condition is that I have to stay here in Cherry Valley in order to receive it.
Yeah, of course you do. Well, it looks like she got her wish. She never wanted you to be with me anyway. I always told you she was manipulative.
Curtis, don't talk like that.
I know, you're right. I'm sorry.
Listen, it's been a really long day. I'm exhausted. I'm sure you are too. I'll talk to you later.
All right, try to get some rest. Love you.
Okay.
Come in.
Come on, Boober. Good morning. I brought you breakfast.
Oh, it's so nice to see you.
He's having a little hard time.
Yeah?
He keeps going to the front door looking for Nona.
Oh, well, I'll take care of you now. Do I smell coffee?
And your favorite blueberry muffins.
Shirley, can I ask you something?
Sure, honey, what? What is it?
Did my grandmother ever discuss her will with you?
No, she never did. She did that on her own with Louis. Why?
Did you know that she had $2 million?
Well, I knew she had money, of course. Your great-grandparents were the founders of this town. I mean, they owned half the valley.
Excuse me. Hi, Carla. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Shirley just stopped by, so we're visiting.
Yeah, I'll be there. At 2. Okay. Bye.
Let me show you something. this is your great-great-grandfather and your great-great-grandmother, the Dubois.
I know.
And here they are with their daughter, Lucy. Now, Lucy was your grandma Nona's mother.
I know.
She was so, so beautiful.
I always wanted to know who these people were.
Well, these people were Walter Monroe's parents.
The famous writer?
Yes. Unfortunately, they died in a carriage accident. So Walter sold off their farmlands, but he kept their beautiful house and gardens, the Monroe House and Gardens.
How did Nona become the custodian of the Monroe House?
Well, gosh, I think she was the volunteer here. And this is you and Louis playing in the Monroe Gardens.
I remember that. We would always start off playing and then end up fighting.
Oh, Hope. I want to tell you, you made your Nona so proud. She loved you so, so much. And she told everybody what a good girl you ended up being.
Thank you, Shirley.
Gosh, you know, I think it's that time. It's Thursday and I volunteer at the hospital.
Oh.
I gotta go.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for breakfast. Thank you for bringing Boomer.
Anytime.
I'm sure that must have been hard, having to stay at Nona's last night.
You remember that blanket she used to wrap herself in?
Yes. She would say, "I feel a breeze," and then wrap herself up in it.
I snuggled with it last night. It still smells like her perfume.
Hey, what have you decided about your inheritance?
I don't know.
Philip is staring at you.
I caught him staring at me at the cemetery, too.
Nothing has changed since high school.
He's so nice. You should give him a chance.
No, he's not my type. He's not rich.
He's coming.
Hi, Hope. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Philip. I am, thanks.
Hi. Hi, Carla.
Hi. Hey, forget about him. Tell me you're staying.
You act like it's such an easy decision.
It is.
It's not. I love Curtis. And I love my job, and I love living in the city.
So Louis is your attorney.
Yeah.
He's very successful now.
He's representing some major corporations that have huge projects in this town.
Really?
Okay, well, you know the Monroe House?
Yeah.
They're planning to demolish it and build a mega mall.
What?
Yep.
Are you sure that's a landmark?
They're calling it Progress.
I can't believe that. That property is a part of this town's history. We can't just let them tear it down.
Well, they're going to. I mean, they've already bought all the other houses on the block, and City Council has already given preliminary approval, so.
Louis mentioned this, and I didn't know what he was talking about. Can you imagine what it's gonna do to the valley?
Jobs. Lots of jobs.
No, you're wrong. This will destroy the social fabric of the town. All the mom and pop shops will go out of business. It's gonna become a ghost town.
Oh, what did I say? Hope.
I cannot believe that you would go along with demolishing the Monroe
Hey,
House.
whoa.
Look, Hope, it's not personal. It's just it's good for the town. It's progress. One thing guaranteed in life is changing.
Has your lawyer brain even considered what this kind of change is going to do to this town or the surrounding areas? The Martins sell flooring. In Bryant County, the Bells provide lumber. The Smiths sell gardening supplies. They'll all go out of business. This monstrosity is going to be in the center of town, one big box and a parking lot. How quaint. Besides, you'll be demolishing the Monroe House and gardens. Don't our memories mean anything to you?
Of course, I've given it some thought, but...
I don't even live here anymore, and I have more pride in this place and my little finger than you do in your entire body.
That's not fair. It's about the location.
I save these kinds of properties. I don't tear them down. Walter Monroe was and is a beloved American writer. He lived in that home and he created in that house. It was his inspiration. Finding love in Cherry Valley, love lost in Cherry Valley, living without love in Cherry Valley. Shall I go on? He put this town on the map. That house is a historical monument.
But it's not a declared one. I'm a lawyer. Law is what I do.
So make it one.
Hope, I can't just make something an historical property because you want me to.
Give me the paperwork to sign.
So you're staying?
I'm not letting you or anyone touch that Monroe property.
Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
It's not funny.
She's a whirlwind. Nothing's changed.
Louis, where are you? Louis! Hey!
The office of Curtis Jamerson. How may I help you?
Hi, Maggie. Is Curtis there?
No, he's in court. Hope, what's wrong?
The Monroe House. They want to tear it down and build a mall.
Who's Monroe?
Just tell him he'll know what I'm talking about. Please have him call me right away. I really need his help. I need him here.
Okay. Okay. When are you coming home?
I'm not.
What?
I'm staying in Cherry Valley. I'm gonna fight this.
Oh.
You're still here.
I've been trying to reach you.
Battery on my phone died. What's up?
Hope called. She said something about building a mall, tearing down the Monroe house. She was very upset. She said you'd understand and she needed your help.
I don't understand. Because she doesn't live there anymore. The mall would be the best thing that ever happened to that sleepy little town. It would drag it into the 21st century.
Well, I wouldn't tell her that. She really sounded upset.
I don't really have time for this right now.
Good morning.
What do you want?
It's a beautiful day.
You came all the way here just to give me a weather report?
Forgot your grandmother's car keys.
Thanks.
Can I come in? You left my office very upset. You want to talk about it?
This is your hometown. Don't you feel any loyalty to preserving its history? You can change the location.
Hope, I'm just the hired lawyer. I'm not the evil genius behind all of this. Besides, before I was brought on, the city council had already given the builders preliminary approval based off of extensive research about how this will benefit the town.
Listen, I understand. My boyfriend is a very powerful lawyer. He gets brought onto cases that he doesn't agree with all the time. That's just business. But you have a choice.
Hope saving the Monroe house isn't going to bring your family back.
I didn't think it would, but I'm not going to pretend that our history isn't important.
You should have a lot to say to someone who actually lives here. You left, remember?
That's a cheap shot. What does that have to do with erasing history? Let me ask you this. Did my grandmother know about this?
No.
Does your grandmother know about this?
No. And there's no need to publicize it until after the plans are finalized. We still have some problems with the ownership of the property.
You don't know who owns the property?
It's complicated. There are some missing documents we're still investigating.
Thank you for coming.
You asking me to leave? I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Can I take you to dinner?
Maybe. I'll call you.
Right. Don't call us, we'll call you.
Exactly. You have not changed. Constantly noodling.
Okay. Time to go.
What now? The door's open. Come in. Oh, Shirley. Hi.
Am I interrupting anything? I'm sorry.
No. Come in.
Let me put this in the refrigerator.
Thank you.
Hey, you. Come here. Sit pretty.
Oh, good boomer. So, did I just see my Lewis's car leaving?
Yes. You know he's representing the developers who want to tear down the Monroe house.
No, I didn't know that.
They want to knock it down and put a huge mall on the property.
My Lewis knows what that house means to everybody in this town.
I'm gonna fight this.
Well, Hope, I'm with you. I'm gonna fight this with you, and I'm gonna give you everything you need to fight this.
Yeah, but your grandson is on the other team.
Oh, no. He's getting a big talk from me tomorrow. Where will you be tomorrow?
I'm gonna take Boomer to visit Nona's grave. Oh.
Grandma. I miss you so much. I promise you I'm gonna stay in Cherry Valley. Whatever it is you want me to understand, I'm going to find out. How did you know I was here?
My grandma told me.
Are you all right?
I'm never gonna be 100%, but yeah.
I just want to make it clear. I don't have control over this situation.
We all control our choices. Come on. Let's go, Boomer.
Time is money, my man. I've done my homework. All roads lead past the Monroe House location.
I understand, Mr. Schroeder, but the city council's met several times, and they are divided.
Huh. You've been working on this for over 2 months. How hard could it be?
People are starting to talk. They object to tearing down the Monroe House. They think it's a landmark. Would you consider another location?
What? Are you out of your mind? Are you trying to stall me?
No, I'm being a professional. I'm your lawyer, and I have to give you the full picture.
This is the only location. End of story.
I've requested all of the documents on the property, and I'm working with Philip at the museum to find out any old information that might be of some relevance to the Monroe House.
You have 2 weeks to make this happen. Or I'm going with another lawyer.
I want you to know that the only reason I came to dinner tonight is because I want to know more about these developers. I'm not letting anyone touch the Monroe House.
Sure. I'll email you any documents you need.
We should be on the same team.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah. Downtown Cherry Valley never changes. It's so sweet. It's like everywhere I look brings back old memories.
Good ones, I hope.
For the most part.
Well, maybe we'll make some new ones.
Thank you. I'm so glad we took this walk. Helped me clear my mind.
Of course. Whatever you need, I'm here.
Ooh, it's chilly.
Here. Take my jacket.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Curtis! What are you doing here? Why didn't you call me?
I wanted to surprise you.
This is Lewis.
Oh, yeah. The lawyer.
Nice to meet you.
Good night.
Wow. What's going on here, Hope?
Nothing. We went to dinner.
Ah.
He's my grandmother's lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
He's also representing the people who are tearing down the Monroe House to build a mega mall.
I know. Sweetheart, why do you care? You don't even live here anymore. You gotta let this go. You can't stop change anyway.
I want to stay here and fight this.
Hope, this is a mega corporation. It takes time, money, resources. My gosh, you're out of your league. Be reasonable. Hey. You're fighting a lost cause.
Go home then, Curtis. I don't need you.
Wait. What? Hope? Where are you going? What is the matter with you? What did I say? Why are you acting like a child?
Good night.
Is something on your mind, honey?
By the way, Nona had a key to the Monroe house. Do you know where it is?
You know, she had that key with her all the time. Have you checked the belongings from the hospital? Because it might be there.
No, I haven't.
Try that.
I will.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, these look scrumptious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To Lucy, my greatest love, Walter. Shirley was right.
Walter did love my great-grandma. Just borrowing, not stealing.
When he kissed her, her heart became engulfed with passion. This was the kiss, and she stayed kissed. For her, there would be no other. And she stayed kissed. I've never been kissed like that. She stayed kissed.
So romantic.
I read these books when I was in high school, but I never made the connection to my family. When I asked Nona why she never remarried, I remember her telling me when she kissed Grandpa, she stayed kissed.
Does Curtis kiss you like that, or should he stay missed?
I've never been kissed like that. I didn't think it was possible.
Well, then maybe you should dump Curtis and start working on your family tradition.
You are so bad.
I promise you, I've been looking since you asked me. I have no clue who Monroe willed the property to. All we know is that everything that relates to the expenses of that house have been funded by the publishing company all these years, from the royalties to the books.
Philip, as a town historian, do you have access to any information that others might not?
I've tapped all my resources. Now, common sense says there must be some paper somewhere, but where?
Well, the publishers have run out of funds. If no one comes forward with a will, Charter will just outbid everyone and win it.
And that will be the end of the Monroe legacy.
Yep. And in its place will be a huge monstrosity shopping mall and a giant parking lot.
Hi, Hope, how are you?
Maggie, I need a huge favor. I need you to look up everything you can on the Monroe house in Cherry Valley.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'll get on that pronto. You know, this is my expertise.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
So that was Hope? What does she want?
She just wants to know who owns the Monroe house.
All right. Let's give her all the help she needs. You can get on it right away.
I have good news. I no longer represent the developers. I'm on Team Hope. You'll have me.
I'm so happy.
We can't let anyone destroy that house.
What changed your mind?
Call me sentimental.
Oh, I've been calling you a lot of things lately, and sentimental is not one of them. I was hoping you'd come around.
You know, finding this is not going to be easy. We have to find out who Monroe willed the property to. If not, when the house comes up for auction, we'll never be able to outbid Schroeder.
The annual fall fundraising dance.
What about it?
I was planning on going tonight. Someone might know something. The volunteers are setting up now. Let's go together.
So, it's a date.
You're smooth. Call it whatever you want.
I'll call it a date.
Could someone grab me that ladder and bring it over here? That'd be great. Put those there. Thank you. Give me the tape. Hello, I'm talking to you.
What?
The tape. Get me the tape.
Okay.
Stop daydreaming.
No. Okay.
Go. Chop, chop. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Go get yourself some coffee. Wake up.
I hope. Sorry.
Excuse me, may I have your attention?
As some of you may know, there's a major construction company trying to tear down the Monroe House and Gardens. In order to stop them, we need any information regarding who Walter Monroe may have willed his property to. So if you could please contact me as soon as possible regarding this matter, time is of the essence. Thank you.
Hope, I so wish Nona could have been here. She would have been so happy to see both of you together. And you know what I was thinking? This place would be just perfect for a wedding.
I remember this was your grandpa's car.
I'm surprised your grandmother never taught you how to drive stick shift.
Well, I drive automatic, so there was never any need.
It's really simple. Just put your foot on the brake.
Okay.
Now push the clutch pedal to the floor. Put it in gear. That's it. You're doing good. All right. Now just ease your foot off the clutch.
Okay.
Easy. Now give it a little bit of gas.
How did Nona drive this thing?
You almost got it. Try again.
You got it. You're a fast learner.
You're the best, Louis.
I really want to thank you.
I've always wanted to learn how to drive stick shift.
You did good.
You're a good teacher.
I mean, at the hall, I was impressed. Everyone seems to be on board.
I hope somebody comes through.
What about your boyfriend, Curtis? When's he gonna come join you?
I don't know. He's really busy with his court case.
Shouldn't that be over by now? Did he win the case?
I'm not sure. Apparently, I don't ask enough questions. It's getting late. I had a really good time.
So I guess you'll be going to the dance with Curtis.
Lawyers. You never stop probing, do you?
Come on, what did I say?
Why don't you drive?
Are you upset?
Just to myself. I'll be all right.
Girls, I'm ready for a break. How about you?
I'm ready to sit down.
Let's go over here and sit in the shade for a little bit.
That was so much fun. I have not gone gardening in years.
Oh, this looks nice and cool.
Carla.
I've spent so many great hours gardening here with Nona.
So, has anyone come forward with information on the owner yet?
I think we just have to be patient. It'll take time.
I'd hate to see this property torn down. It's so beautiful and romantic.
Hey, Carla. How come you've never been married?
Just haven't found the right guy.
No?
I mean, the right rich guy.
Carla, you're supposed to marry for love, not money.
Yes, the love of money.
Now that reminds me of the infamous story about your great-great-grandmother, Lucy. And she was forced to marry for money. So, her Spanish husband, Manuel Diego, traveled to Spain and Cuba a lot for business. But on one trip, he just never came back.
Did he at least leave her a lot of money?
No, Carla. He left her pregnant with Hope's grandma, Nona. Lucy moved back home with her parents, had Nona, and that is where she met Walter and fell in love with him and his kind heart.
So Lucy married him?
No, they never married.
That's why all his books are dedicated to Lucy.
So what happened to them?
When they first started courting, he was not a successful writer, and Lucy's parents couldn't stand the idea of her marrying a writer. They wanted her to marry a farmer because they owned half the valley.
But that didn't stop them from loving each other.
Rumor has it there are letters from him to her and her to him hidden somewhere.
In Walter's last book, The Lost Love of Cherry Valley, Walter wrote, "As long as our garden blooms and its fragrance fills the air, our love will live on for eternity."
It's no wonder he was so loved as a writer. He just put his heart out there on the page. He makes me feel things, girls. If he writes like that, I cannot wait to find his love letters.
We have to find those letters.
Yes, count me in.
Did you find anything?
Nope, not a thing. I've looked everywhere.
I searched the entire attic, every inch of her bedroom. I can't find anything.
Now what?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so frustrated.
Same.
Okay, I need to grab a bite, but in the meantime,
Is this everything we found out about the Monroe property?
do you want me to send it to Hope?
No. No, I'm gonna call her.
Well, that would be a good idea.
Thanks, Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Hello, Mr. Schroeder?
Yes.
Curtis Jamerson. Yes, I'm calling about the Monroe property.
I'm John Schroeder, here to see Curtis Jamerson.
Hi, Mr. Schroeder. Mr. Jamerson has been waiting for you right this way.
Ah, Mr. Schroeder. Good to see you. I'll get you some coffee, some water?
No, I'm fine.
Come on in. So, what can the law office do for you today?
I'll get to the point. As I mentioned, my lawyer in Cherry Valley, although highly recommended, didn't perform at all. I fired him.
You're referring to Louis Armstrong?
Yes. I see you've done your homework.
Well, Mr. Armstrong wasn't going to perform anyway.
I have preliminary approval from the city council.
You do, but the city council failed to put that before the voters, and when they do, they're going to lose. You see, Mr. Schroeder, these townspeople, they are resistant to change. They're going to put up a big fight.
Huh. Then what?
Well, your advantage here is simple. That property, it owes back taxes to the county. If you were to, say, satisfy those, absorb them, you would become first lien holder, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Something will give. We can't give up.
I'm not giving up. Maggie, tell me you have good news for me.
The developer? Schroeder is here right now talking to Curtis. Curtis is going to be representing him. Call you later.
Someone else in this group becomes your fortune, so congratulations.
You're confident you think it's happened?
Of course. I wouldn't have had you here otherwise.
Good.
Goodbye, Mr. Schroeder.
We'll be in touch.
can't believe him. He's despicable. You know, from day one, I never liked him.
He thinks I'm just gonna give in and run back to him.
I swear, if I ever see him,
I need to talk to you.
What's going on?
Did my grandma have a safety deposit box?
Not that I know of. What's up?
Shirley said that Walter and Lucy secretly wrote love letters to each other, and I'm thinking that maybe one of those letters has a clue as to who the heir is.
Who's Lucy?
Nona's mom. She and Walter were in love with each other. He dedicated all his books to her. Carla and I searched Nona's house from top to bottom. No letters.
I can check with the banks again, but I doubt it.
It's worth a shot.
You know, I read one of his books. He's a good writer. Especially the romantic parts. I've never been very lucky in love.
That surprises me. Given your looks and success.
And my dazzling wit.
Got me. You're actually a really nice guy.
And you're a really nice girl. Give or take your aggression. I mean, passion.
Excuse me. What do you want?
Are you still mad at me?
I'm busy right now. I gotta go.
No, wait. Hope, wait.
You okay?
I'm fine. I have to take this. Hey, I'm really busy.
Darling, I'm worried about you. I can see this situation with the Monroe house is really stressing you out. What can I do to help?
I already asked Maggie for help.
I know. Maggie told me. Where are you on your side?
I thought you were on the side of progress.
I'm on your side. I love you. Where are you?
I'm at the lawyer's office.
The lawyer's office. You mean that Lewis guy? Is he helping you now? I thought he was the attorney for that corporation.
He had a change of heart.
I bet he did.
Hope.
1 second.
I think we found something.
Wait, who's that? Is that him? Is that the lawyer?
I gotta go.
No, Hope, wait a minute. Again.
I'm sorry, I didn't remember about this earlier. I had not seen this or thought about it in years. Oh well, they say two things go when you get older. First your memory, and then your memory. Anyway, call us crazy old ladies, but several years ago, Nona and I came up with an idea to take our most important things and put them in hat boxes for safekeeping. I would keep hers, and she would keep mine.
Thank you, Shirley.
You're welcome, sweetie. I need to go. I have a lot to do for that dance.
Oh no.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Grandma.
Lewis, it's the letters. Walter put rose petals in his letters to Lucy. And they're in order. I bet you that's Nona's doing.
Let me read his, and you can read hers.
I think I'd like to read them by myself if that's all right.
I understand. Good night, Hope.
My dearest Lucy, I never knew love until I surrendered my heart to you. If I die when you are near, I shall die a happy man. Love, Walter. Wow. Dear Walter, our first kiss has stayed with me. I can still feel your breath on my face. My shoulders tremble when I remember the intensity of our embrace. I believe I shall stay kissed by you for eternity. Yours, Lucy. That's where he got the idea of staying kissed.
Hi, everyone. We're about to start rehearsal. Feel free to dance.
Out on the floor there is dancing. We hear music, the band and the crowd. They're dancing to old-time melody and singing the words out loud. And they danced through the night, arm in arm they take flight, and they hold each other tight to a country tune. Children are playing neath the old apple tree, circling it round and round. Braided some daisies together.
Hope. Curtis, what are you doing here? This guy has no shame. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
Stay here. Don't interfere.
Okay.
I need to speak with you. It's important. Would you excuse us?
It's okay.
Well, I miss you too.
Why are you here? I thought I made myself clear you're not welcome.
Well, here's a piece of information you might welcome. The Monroe house, it owes back taxes to the county. There's no recorded beneficiary, which means the house is gonna go up for auction to the highest bidder. And this corporation you think you're gonna fight, it's gonna pay whatever it takes to own it.
I already knew that.
Then what are you doing? Why are you fighting a losing battle here? Hope, if there was something I could do to stop it, I would have done that by now.
Really?
Yes, really. Why would you even ask me that?
Why didn't you tell me you were working for Schroeder now?
Oh, I see. You think I would double-cross you? It's called keeping your enemies close, Hope. It's got an end to you. I love you.
You think I'm that naive?
So you handled Clueless really well.
I can't believe I was with him for 2 years. I keep my enemies close? He insulted my intelligence. I was planning my life with that guy.
Hey, forget him. He's a loser.
You think you know someone and you don't.
By the way, you were right about Philip. I was about to make a big scene when I saw Curtis and he, like, held me back. What? Why are you laughing at me? You know me, I'm spontaneous. He, like, balances me out or whatever. Stop! Make fun of me.
I told you.
No, whatever.
No, leave them. I want to read them again.
All right.
You're here early. What does this remind you of?
You're amazing. I needed this. Oh. These were our special treats when we were young. You remember the milkshakes?
Chocolate, right? You carved the E there.
You noticed. I love this town. Louis,
Yeah?
I don't know how I ever thought I could live away from here.
You mean that? No Curtis? No big city?
Nona was right. I was blind.
I finished with the county. The Monroe house is going up for auction in 2 weeks.
Good. But I hear there's a woman causing a real stink, getting people riled up to stop the council from approving our final plans.
I've already spoken to your guy on the council, and as it stands right now, it's a 50-50 split. But he said not to worry. The mayor is leaning in your favor. All you have to do is submit the revised plans.
I already did. This morning.
Perfect.
I called you here today because I have bad news. I talked to Brian on the city council. He says the mayor's a swing vote, and according to Brian, he's with them. All their plans got approved.
What can we do?
We can take them to court. We can request new studies, refute their evidence, but eventually they will win.
Why can't we just take Nona's money now and fight them in court?
We can't. The will's already been recorded with the bank.
Dear Walter, as much as time is hard on us, I will love you more. Please take care of Nona as if she was your child. My love for eternity, Lucy.
What is this?
came as fast as we could.
I found this document. It looks like it's from 1943, December. I couldn't make out anything else that it said. It looks legal.
Let's take a look. Norma Marie Dubois is the name on this certificate. It's not a birth certificate. It's a change of name certificate from Norma Marie Diego to Norma Marie Dubois.
Diego was Lucy's husband's name, Nona's real father. When Manuel Diego didn't come back from Spain, Lucy's parents took Nona and changed her name back to their name, Dubois.
Do you mind if I take this document?
Not at all.
Good. Tomorrow I'm gonna look into all this, check all the records. I'll let you know if I find something.
Thank you so much, Philip.
You're welcome.
Have a good night, Philip.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. I read a letter last night where Walter wrote to Lucy before she died and promised her he would take care of Nona as if she were his own child. He must have left her everything, all of his money and the Monroe house. He had nobody else.
But there's still no record of that.
That's because it's under Norma Marie Diego.
Sorry to call you so late, Mr. Kirkland, but it's about the Monroe house. Yes, there should have been a change of the name on the certificate. It should have read Norma Marie Dubois. Yeah. I'll fax over the official certificate in the morning.
Mr. Armstrong, do you have any further evidence to submit to this committee?
Yes, Mayor Wilson. Now, as you can clearly see there, Walter Monroe's name and address are on the top of the document. That is from a copy of the records when the notary recorded the document. It's from Monroe's publisher, Mr. Kirkland. It clearly states that the property is deeded to Norma Marie Diego.
Okay.
Now, this is a recorded document showing the name change. It states that Norma Marie Dubois is Norma Marie Diego. And here is the notarized will from Walter Monroe, saying that he gives everything he owns to Norma Marie Diego.
Which means the property is mine.
Mayor Wilson, doesn't it seem just a little bit convenient that this lovely woman who has waged a fierce campaign against my client, who wants nothing more than to bring prosperity and progress to your town, magically owns the property?
I assume, Mr. Jamerson, that you've had a chance to review these documents. They do appear to be in order. What sort of proof do you have to contest them?
Mayor Wilson, I have here the will of Norma Marie Dubois to her granddaughter, Hope Kendall, that she had one request for Hope to receive her full inheritance. She must live in Norma's home for 1 year. Now, after that time, Hope owns it all. She can do with it as she sees fit. However, the key word here is full inheritance, which to me means also everything, the Monroe property. That property needs to be put back up for auction as planned.
Mr. Jamerson, would you please sit down? Please. I am in favor.
Mayor, may I say something?
Regardless of the technical law, how can you demolish a home that means so much to your townspeople? The Monroe house is more than just a property or a location of value. It's the heart and soul of Cherry Valley. Walter Monroe put his sweat and tears into that home. It deserves to be preserved. For the sake of remembering what comes before us, please, please do the right thing.
I am in favor of this project. It will bring money into our community.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
It will provide jobs. It will bring in tourism. It will bring a much needed financial infusion to Cherry Valley. However, and in light of this new evidence, I do believe that Ms. Kendall is the owner of the Monroe property.
Yes.
Hold on. Mr. Mayor.
Wait a minute. Wait, I've been conned by this town. I am out of pocket $280,000 in fees.
Mr. Schroeder, I am sorry, but this hearing is adjourned.
I will sue.
No doubt he will.
Have a good life. You look gorgeous.
You're not too bad yourself.